Obidike, the wicked village chief. In the heart of Umachukwu, there lived a man named Maduka. A humble truck pusher, Maduka was known for his honesty, integrity, and unwavering faith in God. Though he owned little, he cherished a small piece of ancestral land that had been passed down through generations. To Maduka, the land was more than soil and grass, it was his identity, his heritage, and a symbol of his family's honor. Not far from Maduka's modest hut stood the grand palace of Chief Obidike, a man of immense wealth and influence. Chief Obidike was a cunning man, known for acquiring whatever his heart desired, by any means necessary. One day, as he gazed upon Maduka's land from his balcony, he envisioned turning it into an expansive cocoa plantation. Driven by greed, Chief Obidike summoned Maduka to his palace. "Maduka," the chief began, his voice dripping with false kindness, "I've admired your land for quite some time. It is fertile and well positioned. I wish to buy it from you at a very generous price." Maduka, though intimidated by the chief's grandeur, replied respectfully, "My lord, this land is my family's heritage. It is not mine to sell without the consent of my kinsmen." Unfazed, the chief dismissed Maduka with a wave of his hand, confident that his wealth would eventually sway the poor man. True to his word, Maduka consulted his kinsmen, who advised him against selling the land. When Chief Obidike heard of Maduka's refusal, he was furious but decided to sweeten the deal. He offered Maduka a sum that was 5 times the land's worth and promised to build him a new house in the village. "Think of your children, Maduka," the chief urged. "They could go to the best schools. You could live like a king." But Maduka, steadfast in his values, replied, "My lord, no amount of money can replace the legacy of my forefathers. I must decline." Chief Obidike's eyes darkened. He masked his anger with a forced smile and dismissed Maduka, vowing to claim the land by other means. Determined to take the land, Chief Obidike devised a sinister plan. He hired thugs to ambush Maduka one evening as he returned home from the market. The thugs cornered him on a lonely path, but as they raised their machetes, a bright flash of lightning split the sky, startling them. At that moment, a group of villagers, who had been returning from a neighboring village, stumbled upon the scene. The thugs, caught off guard, fled into the bush. Maduka, shaken but unharmed, thanked God for his deliverance. News of the incident spread quickly through Umachukwu, and the villagers, who respected Maduka's honesty and humility, rallied to his defense. Chief Obidike's actions did not go unnoticed by the elders and the god of the land. Shortly after the failed ambush, his fortunes began to decline. His cattle fell ill, his crops withered, and whispers of his treachery spread through the village. The elders, upon hearing of his misdeeds, summoned him to the village square. "Chief Obidike," Elder Hugo began, "you have brought shame upon yourself and our community. Greed and wickedness have no place in Umachukwu. You must atone for your sins." The chief, humbled and disgraced, was ordered to publicly apologize to Maduka and pay a fine to the village council. His reputation tarnished, he withdrew from public life, while Maduka's honesty and faith earned him the admiration of all. Moral of the story. The story of Maduka teaches us that integrity and faith can withstand even the most powerful adversaries. Greed and malice, no matter how cunningly disguised, will ultimately lead to downfall. When we stand firm in our values and trust in God, we can overcome any trial. In Umachukwu, Maduka became a symbol of resilience and righteousness, reminding everyone that true wealth lies not in possessions but in character and the legacy we leave behind.